Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Super Stock Bros. My name is Ace, and today we're going to be talking about the SPAC Road to Milli Challenge. I have an update for you, so let's check it out. All right, Stock Bros. So we're going to make this a quick one. The stock market is about to open, and I don't want to keep you for very long if you're watching it right now. So the update is like this. We have the IPOF warrants. We still have them in the account that is going for the big bullets. So the warrant account that's going for the 100% target. Obviously, it didn't get to 150%, so I did not sell it. We're keeping it. Now, in terms of the swing portfolio, we actually swung out of the IPOF. We thought it was overvalued because that there were no news, and when a SPAC is like 50% overvalued, you should be very careful because of the downside risk. We thought it was bumped up because of the SPAC plays that were going up during the week, and it turns out that we were right because unfortunately IPOF stock price fell quite after that. So actually, if you remember, the warrant account was up to 4,800. Now it's at 48,100. So the swing was the right play in this case. We exited, but we're looking to get back in because it is below $5 now, the IPOF warrants. And so we're going to probably buy back into that. BTWN, we're going to keep it still. It's below our target price, and we are just going to hold that until we hear good news. This thing is going to rocket as soon as we get good news. The CCIV option play. Now, I didn't say which option it was. It was actually a February 19th call for a 22.50 strike price. Now, if you don't know anything about options, don't worry about that. We'll make a video later on. But we did swing out successfully for that. We earned about 16.5%, a little bit lower than our target, but that's okay. It was a good swing. It actually fell back down to 11.10 after that, although it did hit a high of about 13. So we sold out a little bit early. We're going to have to check that out next time. The thing is, we swung out because there was, again, no news. Now, CCIV is something to watch for. It has gone down significantly. So CCIV, look out for it. I do believe you're going to see a lot of good things from CCIV. Let's see the stock price now. It's 32.88, and actually it's looking like 31.50, closer to the start of the bell here. So 32.75. Now, if this drops below 30, we're going to swing it again. If it drops below 25, we're going to keep buying in. If it drops to 20, like it did last time, because last time it went from 35 to 20, there was no news for an extended period of time. People got impatient, moved on to other plays. That's fine. If it goes below 20, we're going to load up huge. Now, the only risk with this stock is if they don't actually merge with Lucid, then this is going to crash down to $10. Again, be careful of that. I'd say there's only like a 2% chance of that happening, to be honest, though. Now, we do have a few other plays. The PSACW, this actually shot up to 490 yesterday and then came back down to about, right now, I think it's a 466. So we're actually up pretty good on the 17%. We're going to keep it. We're going to hold it until we hit our actual target price. And the reason why I set this target price, not only for the 35%, but that's actually closer to the price that it hit last time it rose up for no news. And remember, these guys are also still, so this is Faraday. And this is actually one of the EV players. I think that they're going to make it big. And right now the warrants are undervalued, and that's why we're in it. APSGWS, we did actually exit this position. Unfortunately, it did not even hit close to our target. It fell to about 260. So we actually took a small loss on that. That's okay. It was only, a couple $100. That's fine. We took a risk. That's okay. It happens. So, I mean, I'm going to show you everything in this portfolio, wins or losses, and that's just how I'm being transparent with you. Now, again, I want to show other plays that are upcoming instead of just showing you the plays that I'm getting into at the current moment. I'm taking a look at these stocks. You can do your due diligence, figure out if you want to invest in them, but these are all close to SPACs or what have you. So I'm looking at the Fuse Acquisition Corp. I'm going to post more videos on this later because there's just frankly not enough time right now. But Fuse, we'll take a look at AACQ, another SPAC. We'll take a look at that. It's the Arterius Acquisition Corp. PSTH, I did a video on this. This is the Pershing. This is the Bill Ackman SPAC. Lots of money on this company. Only problem is Bill Ackman is wanting a lot of equity. So a lot of companies might not even have the ability to sell to them because of other shareholders, etc. So this one, I'm bullish on it, but just be careful. It is about 50% above the starting the IPO price. So remember, if it's 50% above, you have 50% downside risk. That's a huge. So just be careful. Now, PSTH actually did rise on no news as well recently. It went up to about, what was this, 32.50, more than that actually. So it went up to 33. Yeah. So that was a big rise for no reason. It was about a 10% gain, 10-15% gain. And actually it was only like 25 or so, like very, very recently. Let's check it out throughout the month. Yeah. Yeah. It was at 25 January 28th. So that was less than a couple of weeks ago. This thing is rising and falling like crazy. I'd say I would get back in at around 25. Other than that, it might be a little too much. Now, the one thing to note for this particular stock, PSTH, is that Bill Ackman said that they would likely find a target before the end of the first quarter. This is why this is probably shot up. End of the first quarter would be either end of March or maybe even the beginning of March, depending on what he meant by first quarter. So that's probably why it shut up. If you're willing to hold it for 2 months, this thing could actually go to about $60. This could be 100 or 2x in about 2 months if they stick to that first quarter. We'll see. The main candidate that everyone is hoping for is Stripe. So just hold on to that one. Also going to be looking out for STPC. These only have units right now, but this is going to be an up-and-comer. This is probably like a play that's 3 weeks out. And Tesla, of course, everybody loves Tesla. They bought into Bitcoin. So this actually could start a domino effect. I'm actually thinking about buying a bunch of Tesla shares and riding the Elon wave. He is actually wild enough to announce another stock split. And if that happens, then it's going to go from they'll probably split it 9-1, like 5-1 or something like that. It'll go down to $100 and then it'll probably quadruple again. So if that happens, Elon will be the man, and that'll be crazy, and I'll want to get into it too. And as the Bitcoin, as they get tied to Bitcoin and Bitcoin rises, then Tesla will also rise. So Elon, obviously very smart man, he's tying himself to Bitcoin and the new wave. If other corporations follow in his footsteps, as they have been, then Bitcoin is going to cause the corporation to go up. And then this could actually be the new catalyst in addition to everything else for Tesla. So if you don't have Tesla shares, I'd get into it right now. I'm probably going to buy like 50 of them or something sometime soon. We'll see how much capital I have on hand, but that would be amazing. All right, Super Stock Bros. So that was the market update for you. Fast and furious. Let's make those gains.